Hey, what's up guys, it's Jordan from TeasersBooks, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul and an unboxing. So I got a lot of books for Christmas, and I also ordered a lot of books even though I know I shouldn't have, but I'm gonna unbox them for you guys today and show you guys what I got. So let's get started. Once again, I apologize for the lopsidedness of this video. My tripod is still broken, unfortunately, so yeah. So let's get started. So my first set of books is from Book Outlet, and I ordered this on the Boxing Day sale, and I am very excited because I got some really awesome books from the Book Outlet at some really cheap prices. So let's open this baby up. So many books! So the first book I have in here is Shut Out by Cody Keplinger, and this is the author of The Duff. I got this book for about $4, I'm pretty sure. Basically, it's about this girl who goes to this high school where instead of being rivals with another high school, they're actual rivals between sports. So the boys football team and the boys soccer team are always constantly pranking each other, and they hate each other, and there's huge rivalry going on between the two teams even though they go to the same school, which sounds really insane. The girl of one of the football players decides enough is enough and says none of the girlfriends on either teams are going to do anything with you guys until you guys solve your issues. I'm hoping this will be really fun and really hilarious, just like Duff was. I actually already started this a few days ago because I already opened the boxes. Oops, sorry. And I'm only 14 pages in, but it was pretty funny just like the Duff was, so I'm hoping I can read this really quickly. The next books I have, I am so excited that I got because they're all on hardcover and they're all matching and they're just so beautiful, and that is the Jennifer E. Smith books. It's not really a trilogy because they're all different, but her contemporary books, and so I have 3 of them here if you can't tell. So the first one is The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. I believe this is her most popular novel, and I'm very excited to start this one. This is probably going to be the first one that I end up reading of hers when I do start her books. The next one is This Is What Happy Looks Like, and I don't know what this one is about really, but it's pretty. And the third one is The Geography of You and Me, also by Jennifer E. Smith, and I'm also very excited to start this one as well. And they just look so pretty all together, and I'm so excited for it, and yeah, and they're all hardcover, and they were really cheap, so that's why I got them. Another book I got from the Book Outlet was A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. This book is about 2 people who end up having to get put together in a creative writing class, and everyone always thinks that they should be together and they think they work really well together, and you actually read from a bunch of different point of views. So you read from like the person's brother, the person's sister, the person's teacher, a squirrel even, I'm pretty sure it said on the back. So this is a really interesting take on a contemporary, and I'm very excited to read it because it's just so different from anything else that I've read, and even if it's bad, it will still be pretty interesting. And I haven't heard much about this book, but I'm hoping that I'll be impressed by its writing style for sure. And the last book that I got from the Book Outlet is one that I was very excited to see on sale, and that is Cress by Marissa Meyer. This is the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and I have not started this series yet, but I decided I really want to read this series this year. This is one of the series that I know I really want to get to. It's actually in my Bookus resolutions and goals video if you want to check that out somewhere up here. So I really want to get to this series, and I decided why not purchase the 3rd book at half price instead of paying full for it like I would at Chapters. So I'm hoping that once I finish the first 3, the last one will be out in paperback, or it will be close to being out in paperback, so I can just like speed read through this series because I heard it's very addictive. So now I'm gonna go jump back in time because I just realized I didn't do these in order, and go to some of the books I got for Christmas and a few days after Christmas. So yeah, so the first book I got for Christmas was The 5 Seconds of Summer Unauthorized Edition. It's basically just like an ultimate fan book. Don't know if I'm gonna read it cover to cover, and also since I have their official book, I don't really know if it's necessary to read this again because it's just going to be their history and I already know everything about that. But yeah, it was really cool, and I always love seeing more pictures of them because they're nice to look at, so it's another thing to add to my shelf. And the other book that I got for Christmas was Carry On by Rainbow Brow. This book is actually the fan fiction that Kath wrote in Fangirl, or it's a spin-off of the fan fiction. I'm not sure if it's actually the fan fiction or if it's the actual Simon and Baz book series story thing, but I'm very excited to read this because Bridget said it was amazing, and Kat from Catty-tastic said it's her favorite book ever. I'm just very excited because I think it's going to be a lot like Harry Potter, but in a very good way. I think it's going to be funny, and it's going to be awesome, and I hope it does have some romance between these 2 characters. And the next book I got actually has a really special story behind it. So basically I went into my local Chapters to pick out some books because they were having 30% off hardcovers and just some random books on sale, so I decided I should use some gift cards that I got for Christmas. And so I was walking through the YA section, and I look over, and Ariel from Ariel Bassett was like standing right next to me, so I had the courage to go up and say hi to her, and I'm so happy I did. She was really sweet and really nice to me, and we talked a lot about books and about booktube, YouTube, and it was really, really awesome. So she recommended to me Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Basically, she told me that she really, really enjoyed this book, and like, look at all the awards this thing has won. So I'm definitely excited to read this one, and I do trust Ariel's opinion. I know she's really, really honest with her reviews, and I appreciate her telling me what book to read, and it was really awesome to meet you, Ariel, if you end up ever watching this. And the book I also got the same day was Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. I decided it's time I finally get this one because I am partway through Heir of Fire right now. This is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas, and basically the Throne of Glass series is about a girl named Selena Sadothian, and she is an assassin, and she gets taken from prison to compete in a contest to become the king's next champion and be his personal assassin. Basically the gist of the 1st book, and it kind of goes from there and it develops this whole big world, and I highly recommend it if you haven't read it yet. I'm very excited to get to this, even though it is flipping huge, and they just get bigger and bigger every single time. And the last bit of books I have to show you actually came in a package today from Chapters or Indigo, and I'm very excited to open these because I love Indigo and I love books. Basically, they have a point system, and the other day they decided, hey, whatever amount of money you're closest to, we're just gonna bump you up to that much money. So my mom ended up having $50 to spend, and she knew she wasn't gonna use it by the time it expired, so I went ahead and ordered some books, and it was pretty awesome, so I want to show them to you guys. So the first book that I have in my Chapters Indigo thingamajigger is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. Everyone raves about this series and says it's really, really good and that the romance is like spot on, so I definitely want to start this year, and especially since the 2nd book is coming out soon, it's like the perfect time. Is it coming out soon? It's coming out this year, I just don't know when. I'm not up to date on this series. Basically, it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, if I didn't already say that, and it has to do with Fae, and I love when she incorporates Fae. I just love the fantasy aspect of her books. They're just really, really awesome. Another book that I got in my order was Truth Wish by Susan Dennard. This book has been all over BookTube lately because everyone's saying it's really, really good. Basically, this book is about different kinds of magic and witches, and they are sisters or best friends, I believe, and one sister or friend is a truth witch, which means she can decipher truth from lies, and the other one is a thread witch, and a thread witch basically means they can see these special bonds that hold people together, like the invisible bonds, so like friendship and love and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not too sure what else this is about, and I kind of don't really want to know. I just want to go into it knowing like just that. It's so pretty and it's so big. And is it decorated? No. But it's like nice and simple, which is nice. I'm not sure what I'm getting in my owl crate this month because it also is a theme of magic, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get this one, but if I do, I'll just take it back and get something else. It's no big deal. I'm so excited. Honestly, I was like, this is one of the books I just have to get, even though it just came out, and I want to try to not buy books that just come out. It just looks really, really awesome. I just want to get to it. I just want to read it. And another book that I got was Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the 2nd book in the Luna Chronicles series, and since I bought the 3rd one, I decided to get the 1st and 2nd. The 1st one is actually at Chapters right now waiting for me to pick it up. I ordered it and they wouldn't ship it to me for free, so I had to ship it to store. Technically, I'm getting Cinder, like it's already here. I just don't have it in my hands yet. So I now have the first 3 books in the series, and I'm definitely gonna start Cinder either next month or in March. And hopefully I can just speed through these series because they just sound so awesome, and the covers are gorgeous. Whoever designed these, like wow, like A+, like that was just, it's just awesome. It's just pretty incredible, these covers. Yeah, I think this one's based off of Red Riding Hood, if I'm not mistaken. And the last book that I have to show you guys today is actually a graphic novel that I've been wanting for a very, very long time, and that is Saga by, I don't even know who this is by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I don't know too much what this is about, and I really don't want to know. I just want to go in and read it and fall in love like everybody else has, and I really, really hope I enjoy this because it's a graphic novel, and graphic novels are expensive, but I decided to go for it. So that's it for my huge book haul. I said in my book resolutions that I wasn't going to buy a lot of books this year, and I wanted to get my TBR down to 50, but I'm pretty sure I'm up to about 70 or 80 books now, and that's not good for me, but do I care? Not really. I just have to find a place for them. Like, most of my shelves are starting to be stacked this way once again, and if you watch some of my earlier videos, before I got my other shelf, these were literally stacked to the top, and they were about to be placed in front of each other before I got that other bookshelf, so there's gonna be some rearranging that I'm gonna have to do. It's like a giant puzzle, basically. So yeah, that's it for my book haul. Once again, you can follow me on my Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and my blog. I'll put all the links down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up for more videos. I try to post weekly, and if you like my videos, maybe hit that red subscribe button at the bottom. That'd be really awesome. I just hit 200 subscribers recently, and I thank you so much, everyone who subscribed to me. I work really hard on my videos, so I'm happy that you guys are enjoying them. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'll put all my links down below. Thanks for watching, and keep on reading, guys. Bye! Now for a thumbnail. See, I emptied the boxes first. See? It's not heavy at all. I'm such a cheater.